I'm Catherine Gretta. The name of my little company is Catherine Gretta Affairs of Distinction, and I'm the president and owner. It's 8 years now that I'm officially launched as a business, and it started because I came from corporate and took a leave for a variety of reasons, and then realized that I couldn't go back, mostly because of the commute and different things going on at the time. And I just had to reassess and see what I was going to do at that stage of my life. And when I put pen to paper, it came out that all of my skill sets basically were entrepreneurial. And in addition to that, it was years ago I had a bridal boutique, and I did some event planning through corporate as well. So the stars sort of aligned and pointed me back in that direction. And I decided I would, at first I started on very low key. And then after 2 years, I decided I had to either launch it in a bigger way or dissolve it, either all or nothing. And I decided to launch it. So 8 years ago, we did a launch event, and there's been no looking back. Years and years ago, okay, as a young girl, I was an administrative assistant for a company and a business background. And that really set me apart from a lot of people because I was taught to be very organized and do the basic things that most of us don't want or like to do once we are running a business. So I had the skill sets to do that. And then I was in sales for a financial services organization. And through all of that, limited hours available to me because I was a young mother and I worked the hours that my children were in school. And through that, I learned to become very time efficient. I could really manage my time and reach the same goals and levels that people who had 80, 90 hours a week to give, but I had to do it all in 20. And because of that, the company was then looking for someone to help develop the women's markets in the financial services area. And they wanted to show you that you could kind of have it all in a sense, a great career. There's no limits to sales, as you know. You kind of control your own destiny by the amount of work you want to do. And because of those things, I launched then into a corporate role to develop the women's markets. And there I was afforded opportunities that I never anticipated I would have. I sat in, on a board meeting and really saw things from a helicopter view. They gave me the autonomy to brand and build a division on their budget, which was the best part of the whole thing. I'd love to have that opportunity again to build and brand on a corporate budget. But in any case, I learned so much about the marketplace and how to develop. I couldn't trade that for anything. Affairs of Distinction is a full-service wedding and special events planning and consulting firm. That's how I look at it. I'm about 70% weddings, but the other 30% are, I have a small corporate account where I have a few events a year for them. That's fun because it's during the week, during the day, doesn't consume a weekend. And then I do other small parties. Anything comes, I'm all referral based, and I really seek out the client who respects the value of what I do. So I think logistics have a little bit to do with it. Budget has a lot to do with it. And just establishing rapport with people and being able to create their vision, I think is best describes it. First and foremost, honesty and integrity. That's one and the same to me. Being able to work in any capacity, not just say, this is my job and put hard lines on your job description. You have to be able to be willing to do what it's going to take to make something work. And sometimes it's challenging. And to be service oriented. I think that's really important to people.